What have you noticed the first few days of NBA training camp? What stood out to you?
Probably the pace of the game. Everybody's in shape. The style of play we try to play fast. So just the pace.
Do you have an idea of what your role on the team is going to be for the first few days?
Yeah, definitely 3-and-D. We got a lot of scorers. Just me standing out on defense and knocking down open shots.
You talked about the pace, getting used to the pace in your first camp. What part of your game you feel has translated the best early on?
Defense, definitely. Just defense, being versatile, being able to guard multiple positions, stuff like that.
You mentioned your defense, obviously. Starting off your NBA career on a two-way contract, is that the one thing that can set you apart on the go-go and get you more time with the Wizards is just hanging your hat on defense?
Yeah, I mean, just keeping a clear mind, just doing what I do. I know everything happens for a reason, so I'm going to just go out there and be me.
From when you finished your tenure in Florida State to today, let's say, what's one aspect of your game that you feel like has developed the most or that you've worked on?
Definitely my pace, like I said, and probably shooting, being a better catch and shoot player.
I understand they like your defensive versatility, your ability to maybe even guard 4s and 5s. If you do match up against a bigger player, what are the keys to being effective in those situations?
Really just getting the offensive player off balance and stuff, using my length, not fouling, and we got great shot blockers like Alex. So me just walling up, letting him be a help side shot blocker.
What has stood out to you about your fellow rookie Trey Johnson?
Definitely his motor. I knew Trey before this, so definitely just seeing his motor, his hard work. I think we all motivate each other. Even Will, he works hard. I think we all work hard, so we all just want to get better as one.
How'd you know him beforehand?
Really just from camps and stuff, like Nike camp. I think I've seen him around a couple times, so stuff like that.
Who were some of the players you looked up to when you were growing up?
Definitely KD, but everybody can't be 7 foot, doing what he does. But most definitely KD.
Who are the players you model yourself after now?
Now, I would say defensively, I try to watch the Herb Jones, probably Jaden McDaniels, guys like that. I can just guard multiple positions.
Speaking of the pace, have you had any conversations with last year's rookie class with regards to just adapting on the offensive end to the pace, especially with the way Bub can get up the floor so quickly?
Yeah, I'm always asking questions. I know they went through the same thing we're going through now, so just trying to pick their brain. We got great vets like Chris and CJ picking their brains, seeing how they carried it when they was, rookies. So just picking everybody's brains and being explained.
Being able to have a couple of guys like CJ and Chris, it's not often that vets of their caliber are willing to necessarily have those conversations and sit and listen to rookies and young guys ask them questions. How beneficial has that been that they're as open to having those conversations with you guys as you are to ask the questions?
I think it's a blessing. I just think on and off the court, I'm asking them questions about how they carry themselves, how they use their money, not just basketball. So they always open to answering questions, and it's a blessing to have them here.
What is the
a two-way standpoint, I know when Chris was a rookie, two-way contracts weren't a thing, but he spent some decent amount of time in the G. Have you had those conversations with him at all, at least early on, of how to maximize your time the most when you do go with the go-go versus being with the big club, and how to utilize that to your advantage?
I haven't asked him about that, but I asked him a bunch of different questions about how he carries himself, how he looked at it coming in his rookie year, and just the mindset he had. He was a second-round pick too. I didn't know that until I got here, but just the mindset he uses. He's trying to pick his brain.
What's the best question you've asked him, the one that got the best response from you?
Probably how to use their money, off the court. Just me trying to learn how to build my money so that, off the court stuff is taken care of, so that way I can have a clear mind on there.
This is my first time speaking with you since Vegas. How would you characterize your experience in Vegas? What went well? What did you not expect? What was that like?
I mean, I think Vegas was what it was. I think we all had fun. We had a good group of guys. I just think we worked hard and we showed the young core that we have, and we just came together. I think we're going to continue to grow as the years go on.